we go.
How's it going, Kev?
Not too bad, mate. Can't complain. Still here, still going.
Oh,
Any crack on? You good?
yeah, fine. Fucking. Yeah, it's been a hectic week, but oh, guys, coming in. Hang on. But I'm a bit pissed off because the last 3 days there's been clouds,
Yeah, I know.
and it's getting near the end of the comet, so I'm missing the end bit. The
Turn
comet.
me up.
Hey, Gary, all right? How you doing?
Okay.
Right, guys.
I am.
Can you see it with your naked eye, or do you need glasses?
Oh
to-
no, I with all the photos I got of it, never seen it with the naked eye.
Ah. No point me going up with Kevin Brennan having a look then without some sort of binoculars or something.
No, even with binoculars now,
Dim,
it's going to be hard, I think.
dim na guys.
And dim that guys with you look you. Hmm.
What are you up to, Gar?
What was that?
What are
Very
you up
impressive
to?
shots.
Uh, somebody talk first and not talk second.
Gary,
Gary.
speak.
Okay, Gary.
Very impressive shots.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. It's so much fun when you take them because you can't see the bugger, so you gotta find it, and then when you get it, it's like wow, there it is in front of you, like, and then you take it home, process it, and you bring it all out how it really looks, With the
So
process.
when you go looking for it, you've obviously got your telephoto lens viewed on it,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't see that unless you were looking through a pair of binoculars or a good camera.
No, I got my on the computer. I got the position
Yeah,
and all
but
right, so I know where it is basically in the
yeah,
sky. So
not a bit
then
like me. And I've been looking at it going, well, I can't see it. I can't see it.
well, you have to sort of know what angle, how high in the sky the azimuth, and in which direction. That's all it is, It's
Simple
at
as
the
that. Yeah.
The
it's
composite
like-
shots must be great, though, as well, Con.
eh?
The composite shots that you do must be great because they're all in different layers. You don't see anything until they're all put together.
Exactly, oh yeah, but 72 shots could come out looking black
Yeah.
with a few smudges on it, and then when you bring it all out with levels and stuff like that, and you bring out the light, and you bring up the highlights then and all this, and then you bring the
Yes,
color out a little bit, and it's like developing photos.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah.
It reminds me of when I used to develop my own stuff. It's quite rewarding.
Quite exciting waiting for it to appear.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, it's you can't push it too much, because to get to this, you just put it at a high level each, and then it's good. But no, it ruins the photo sort of thing. So you got to go millimeter by a millimeter sort of thing.
I guess.
He's looking very summery.
Hi, boys.
I am.
Found he's away more than he's bloody back here.
Uh,
Hello, everybody. I'm here.
oh my God.
No video, Mike.
No.
Jim,
You can hear it, but you can't be
Coming.
seen. You're in the dark. You're on the dark side, Primo.
Yeah.
You're looking a bit strange, to be honest.
How's everybody?
There you are.
There he is.
Lovely.
How's that spooky darkness.
Yeah.
Nice shot, mate. Got a castle there. The one you had last week with the hand on it.
Hands not there.
I have to put my speaker there.
Mind you, I've got something on mine that's in the way. Yeah, all okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, really good.
Well, I tell you what, boys. I've been working a lot lately, I had a stop. Huh?
Shock horror.
Yeah, well, developing and sorting up all my stuff on the
Saying that it does not work,
computer.
Con. You
It takes time.
enjoying it does not work.
Yeah, well, I'm loving it, not enjoying it. But
Loving it then,
anyway, so I'm
definitely not
sitting here
work.
this afternoon, right? And I just got a coffee. I just finished my coffee, and I'm smoking a cigarette. I've just, got my hand on the computer on a mouse, and I just fall asleep. I just fell asleep in my chair like this. So next thing you know, I'm having this dream, and I dream as though I'm falling. It's really weird. I thought, fuck, what's happening? Oh, this feels real, real. Fuck me dead, I fell off my chair. Poof! The chair went flying across the room. Oh, fuck. I fell off my
happened to your
chair.
fag, Con? What happened to the fag?
Oh, that was out. That was long gone, that was, because I'd put it in the ashtray while I was
Oh,
concentrating on something. And, I thought it was a realistic dream. And the bang at the end was really hard, I fucking hurt my elbow as well. I thought, oh, it's not a dream.
could have landed on something nasty.
Oh, could have been very nasty indeed. Luckily enough, it was just a bit of flat space around me. A very hard tile floor. Bloody hell. No carpet. Shouldn't have blown.
Reminds me of Cridgy when he fell asleep in front of the fire.
Oh, twat, yeah.
Set his trousers alight.
Yeah.
Broke his leg. Yeah.
We probably get banned now because you said the FAG word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that means other things now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
One has to be
Well, I was
politically correct at all
talking
times.
about faggots and peas, actually.
Yeah, you can't say that, Con.
Can't say got some
No,
peas now.
They blank it out. It's got F asterisk T and P's.
Oh my God! Oh my G asterisk D.
Yeah. It's getting very weird, Facebook at the moment. I was thinking, I wrote to Kip the other week saying about how they can have all these scammers on that never get banned, and you say a word like God, and you get banned for 3 months.
Yeah.
Well, I got the warning I got 2 weeks ago. A film that's been up for 20 years. It's been up for ages. No, not 20 years, but since the early internet has been there. Since 2001, since 9
Has it got a bus in it?
9, 10 plus 1.
Con? Has he got a bus in it, the video?
A bus, yeah.
Travellers. People travelling on holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, people traveling on holiday. And but this one had more than a bus. It had when your son will tell you about this. We put a flash in, and this flash was of a few mangled BODIESs.
All right.
Yeah, but it was whack comes out. But it's been
It's been banned, isn't it, from everywhere in this country?
Yeah, but they're only just catching up with me now. There's 2001 that I posted this up, right? And it's now 24, and it's like 23 years it's been up there.
And all of a sudden, a lot of things in those days, Con, you could get away with murder. But now, you've only got to hint at something and you get banned.
It's ridiculous.
Didn't that well-known company as a big lit-up lorry driving around at Christmas put that in it, their product in lots of different films and things for a second, and you couldn't see 2 frames, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's not enough to see it, but your brain registers it.
Yeah, there's a thing now where you're not allowed to put subliminal messages in adverts because they realise people will doing these
they can do product placement, can't they?
Yeah. Now, then next it'll be they're gonna psychoanalyze each song because every song a songwriter writes has always got 2 meanings. There's one in the front, which is blah 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 de blah de blah song, and then there's the back version of it, which is a right stab in the back job, you know. So now they're going to be.
I had a very strange thing the other day. Somebody said to me about, oh, I'll write a poem about the castle or something. And I said, oh, go on then. So they went off and they came back about 15 minutes later with this poem, which was probably about 400 words. And it was absolutely fantastic. It was really a good poem. And I said, how talented, I said, I'm amazed how talented you are. But unfortunately, it wasn't them. There's some program, an A1 program,
AI.
And you just put words in, it comes up with a poem.
Yeah.
Just get a photo of the castle. Okay, and in your description you put this is a castle from the early Middle Ages, and I would like you to make a 1 minute poem on it with ghosts or with this and it and that and it, and then. But now what I do, I'm watching, and you see straight away it's AI, and I hate them. I fucking hate them.
How can you tell? I couldn't tell with this, to be honest.
You just know by the way it starts. It's all the same. Anyway, so there's a lot of astro programs now, on channels that are just using AI, and all of a sudden, after about 10 minutes, you find that you're getting little phrases repeated, and little shots coming back all the time. And it gets so fucking boring, and they just go over it. There's no human thing in it,
Yeah, but the worry is that it's actually learning.
Yeah.
Every time it does one and there's an error, next time it'll try to drop that error.
Yeah. So maybe I'm doing a bad thing by saying fucking rubbish AI.
Could be.
It'll come to get you, Con.
Yeah, it'll bite me back, that one. All I put now is rubbish AI.
We all remember how.
Yeah, right, yeah. Bloody hell.
The thing is, you can get the basic AI free. If you start paying for it, you get a much better program, apparently.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
There's a hell of a lot more.
There's one in video now that is, it's still a fucking Arnak, not an Arnak, how do you say it? An Arnak is in French for... It's a bit of a con, because they say, you can use a free version, right? But if you use the free version, you got two 2-minute videos or something like that a month that you can use, But then if you pay for it, it goes up to 10. You got 10 videos a month. I mean, come on, if you want total access, it costs you a fortune, sort of thing.
The trouble with using the basic ones as well is you say yes, I'll sign up to all the different terms and conditions, but if nobody reads them, nobody's got the time to read about 500 pages of conditions, and the amount of access you give them to your data is massive. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, because it has to. You have to open up your channel to it, basically.
The annoying thing I find about them is that they're all free, or you pay so much, and then you always got to pay more for more of it. Never ends, sort of thing.
Oh, it's money, isn't it?
Yeah, but they have all these things you can have, and they give you one use of them, and then they take them away from you.
Yeah, well, this is it. This is the classic tactic of try one free, And if you like it, come back, and then you can have 2 for the price of 1, and then all of a sudden
you get 2 for the price of 4.
Now you get 2. Yeah, exactly.
They just drag you in, you pay more and more.
Yeah, exactly. But I did start using it, and it was quite amusing, because the technology behind it is bloody amazing. But you know, you can make photo just to make photos talk. I mean, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Well, my son used it when he was doing a promotional video in
It's very
Japan.
fun for you.
And to get a research assistant was going to cost him about £2,000. And between them, they used an AI and came up with a 15-second video of downtown Tokyo in the 1960s. And it's just absolutely incredible. It created this video from information it found throughout the internet and compiled it all together and didn't have to pay any royalties to anybody because there weren't any. And that's, that's where it's going.
Ooh, I wonder who would be responsible then if AI,
Well, this is the big debate, and this
AI
is why
makes something up.
the American film industry and the actors all went on strike beginning of the year because they started to use the generated images of actors in films. And they were saying, the film industry said, well, they're not real, it's just a fictitious image. And I said, well, yeah, but it's our image. We own that image. And there's a big debate about the fact that, well, we've created this image and put it into a film. And
But
still
they've enhances people's images for 10 years now, haven't they?
well, you can do whatever things. You can have them younger, middle-aged, and old acting throughout the film without having to do any makeup. So it's saving them a
I'll show you something. Okay, here we go. AI. Like to be back in the 70s. Well, here I am. Life is life. And everything is just moving, man. It's just great. Absolutely fabulous. The lip sync there is bad because I changed I put my own thing to it, but look at that. It's fucking faces without the sound. You just the face moves without the sound,
They need to make it blink as well. If they can make it blink, it would be there.
The expensive ones do. They do everything.
Absolutely fabulous.
That's the worry about it all.
And he's still talking nonsense, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it. I think it's amazing. Totally. There you go. But look at that. It looks so real, doesn't it?
Well, you get so many adverts coming on the internet, on Facebook, flogging you this,
No,
that,
you
and
look
the other famous
You look
people,
a
but it
bit
isn't.
girly to me there, Con.
I always was a bit girly, you know that.
Yeah. You do know it looks, I'd give you one.
Thank you, I guess I take that as a compliment. I'm not sure I am next time I come up with wheels, up to wheels.
Maybe we all look pretty when we were young, did we? I don't remember that, but maybe so.
Hang on, Mike. I got a great one of you as well,
Oh, yeah.
Hang on a second, you now then.
Well, that's all right where it is, Con.
No. No getting off that easy, mate.
Somebody sent me one with me sitting on a sheep the other week.
Sitting on it, as long as you're sitting on it, Mike, that's fine.
Yeah. If I had clothes on, it would have been okay, but
Where's Primo gone?
Yeah, well, he's gone. Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah, all right, move on. Talk amongst yourselves. Go on. But I do have one a biscuit, though. I got a good one a biscuit.
Yeah, that's more like it, yeah. Yeah.
Where's Primo gone now, eh?
It's a pity, but I don't know. Is it a blessing that we didn't have more photos?
I don't know. It's going to be difficult for our kids now that everybody's got, well, they've all got photos of each other at a very sort of pretty young age.
As we were just talking with AI, probably all their photos will look different to what they actually were.
I know, you could manipulate them.
Look at any school photos, and everybody's ears are out here, and they sort of, they all got a bit of bum fluff or whatever, and depends on the age. It's a little bit strange, isn't it?
There we go.
How old is that one then?
About 16, I
This is a
think.
new one, isn't it? But I've just
right.
edited it. Make him speak.
Just taking the lines out.
We need a few volunteers to carry the bench to its emplacement. If you could help, please let us know in the comments of this post.
Doesn't sound like him.
Thanks for your support.
Look at the little wiggle at the end, Biscuit. It's lovely.
Probably sounded like that when I had COVID.
Apparently, they only need 15 seconds of you talking
Yeah.
to have a complete vocabulary of all the words you'd ever use.
Really?
Yeah, there was a program on the radio about news scamming where somebody rings you up, like Vodafone or somebody, and they have a discussion with you for about 15 seconds. And these scammers have then got your voice. They then use that, using AI, to call one of your family members because they've got a number from somewhere and say, oh, can you help me? And blah, blah, blah. And I need some money. And it sounds like the person it should be because it wouldn't sound any different. And you then don't know whether or not it is real or not. Instead of the old text message, when you guess, well, it's not them. But when they speak to you,
leaves a burning question. How do we know that you're real?
Exactly. You don't.
We could
as
have.
a family, as I say, as a family, what we decided that we'll use a password.
Yeah, password.
Just to say, well, what's the name of the dog?
This conversation for years and years after we're dead, with sort of AI images of us, then really.
Yeah,
the thing is,
people will look back on this and say, "Were they AI?" No,
well,
people like that
you won't
didn't
know
really
if anything
exist.
is real at all. You'll have no idea in the future.
The guy who made this program had an amazing imagination to use an AI like that, didn't he? All those characters.
Well, I was trying to tell you that Parkinson on the radio, this little article on the radio, it was him talking. Well, it sounded exactly like him, but it wasn't him. And he was just saying, well, I'm not here anymore, but this is an AI generated voice of me. And he couldn't tell it wasn't. It sounded exactly like him.
Yeah.
So it's really scary what they can do.
Well, they did the same thing. They did that with Rob Burrows, didn't they? When he was alive, because everybody, these people that they're not able to talk anymore, they all sounded like Stephen Hawkins, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because it was one voice for everybody basically, but now they can create the person's voice, so that when they speak through these machines, how the hell they do it, I don't know, because they haven't got the capability to use their hands. But I think it's all done with the eyes. But how the hell that works, I don't know.
Well, it's I did. I don't know. Hang on.
I did a little, I did a lie.
Yeah. It's that exactly.
I.
Exactly that.
Yeah, well,
we laugh and joke about it now, but it won't be long before we have a conversation like this on the internet. You won't know if the person he's speaking to is the person he's speaking to. You won't know. You just will not know. Because it'll answer whatever question you want to ask.
Good one on a cold call was a girl, one of these girls called me up. And I said, she said, oh, Mr. Conibear, blah, 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 and just didn't stop talking. And I said, whoa, stop. Didn't stop talking. So it stopped. She stopped. I said, all right, I got a few questions for you. Are you a robot? No, I'm not a robot. Prove to me you're not a robot. How do I know you're not a robot?
Yeah, show me your tits.
Mr. Conibear, just read in the society, blah, 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 blah. No, I don't know that. Why? I can't see you. You want to come out for a drink tonight? Have a drink tonight? If you're a robot, you can't. I know, but me, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, come on, prove to me you're a robot and we can do business. So she couldn't. She's not a robot, sorry.
I know. I had a bank ring me up and had the same conversation. They were trying to find out if I was Robert Fisher by asking me these questions. I said, well, how do I know who you are? I said, you could be anybody. Well, we're the bank. I said, well, you might not be the bank. You might be some sort of crook trying to get my information.
Yeah.
He was getting really upset because I didn't believe who he was.
Banks
said,
do say
"I'm
they
not gonna
never
answer
ask
the
for any
questions."
details, don't they?
Yeah.
I think you've just found a way to make yourself a fortune, haven't you? Just go and develop a system that can identify you, that you really are who you are.
Well, as you know, if you're in contact with a bank, you make a transaction. On my bank now, you've got to have your photograph. You know, you got to scan your face. Well, using
Really?
AI, you could scan the picture of your face, or
Yeah,
someone else's face, or anything. You just don't know. You just can't tell what's real or not.
Get a quick photo and go.
Yeah. £5,000.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Maybe we'll all end up with barcodes.
Yeah, we'll all be wearing one.
Yeah. Barcode. Well, top of the head.
Yeah.
Bit like, what's his name? Holly in Red Dwarf. Is it Red Dwarf? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have a barcode and not a H.
Yeah, we can copy a barcode. Maybe we'll all be chipped like the dogs are.
Yeah. I've always said dogs should be chipped anyway. I think that's.
They're supposed to be, aren't they?
Well, I don't know if it's legal because I think they DNA tested as well, so you know where they crap.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, well, then if a dog craps, it can just get a thing of it and it'll tell you whose dog it is straight away.
Okay,
Only if the dog's been DNA'd.
Yeah.
I mean, how much does that cost?
Well,
More than it would cost to take him to court.
Yeah, well, it's yeah.
To get a DNA test, how much does a DNA test cost?
I don't think it's much now.
No, it used to be a fortune, didn't it?
It's about 50 quid or something, isn't it?
How much?
About 50 quid.
All right.
It's not bad.
There's a program on the radio. Go on.
It's on a slightly different note. I went to a hospital for X-ray last week. They'd done it, and I was talking to her saying how long it took to get through and all this sort of thing, and where does it go and everything. She said, "Oh, it's ready now." And I said, "So why does it take sort of a week or 2 weeks to get through?" She said, "Oh, it's got to go through our processors or whatever to look at it." And I said, "Oh, can I have a look?" And she said, "No." And I said, "What?" I said, "Are you joking?" She said, "No." It was right there in front of you on the screen. Yeah. I said, "I can't look at it." She said, "No, data protection." I said, "It's me." She said, "No, I'm not allowed to." And she wouldn't show it to me.
Fucking hell, ridiculous.
How weird is that?
It's yours, isn't it? Effectively,
yeah, well,
photograph of you.
You got to fire it to get it.
Yeah, but you don't own the image, though, do you?
No,
apparently not.
No, you don't.
I don't see what the harm is in showing somebody their own.
Well, the harm is that if you've got something desperately wrong with you, you'd look at it and go, "What the? Oh my God, I'm going to die!"
Yeah.
And you may misread.
To be honest, you wouldn't really know, would you? I mean,
well, it depends on the level of knowledge you have. You may be a medical student, and you might just crap yourself.
Then that should be okay then. But I just found it strange. They just took something, they wouldn't let you see it. You know, no. I seem to remember before when they used to put it up on the screen, and everybody would look at it, sort of thing, didn't it?
Yeah.
You know, on the white screen. But,
I got a hospital
and they're not allowed to do it, are they?
But I was linking this with the AI. You just think that now they'd have a computer or something that just looks at it and says, "All right, no breaks there, no ligaments damage there, done. Next one," and just sort of bang through, rather than somebody sitting down in front of you.
They do that for cancer smear tests. It goes through an AI program which identifies the cells by scanning them at high speed and can determine how many cancerous cells there are in a particular group about 1,000 times faster than a human can do it.
Yeah,
and they can just reject all the ones which haven't got any issues and identify ones which may have cancerous cells in them.
Yeah, but with the hospital, isn't it? It's all about work, isn't it? It's the radiographer is qualified to use the machine, but the consultant who looks at the image isn't qualified to do it, the same as the radiographer isn't qualified to give you the result. But
that's right. Yeah, they're all specialists in their own
Yeah, I'm
field. aren't
going in.
It's all down to who the radiographer is. You could have gone in an hour later, and somebody else would have been there, and she would have let you look at it.
No, she said they're not allowed to.
Yeah,
Not
but
anymore.
Nobody
yeah, but there's
sees them.
loads of people not allowed to do stuff, but some people will.
But if any of you go for an X-ray, ask to see it. See what they.
Yeah.
I got an MRI coming up Wednesday for my leg, so I'm going into the magnetron. And,
Oh, that's different though, that isn't it? That's
You can't. The image is not like sticking it on a screen.
Yeah. That's more complicated.
Slicing, isn't it?
All in slices.
I think it's
One slice.
I'm not sure actually.
But I've had X-rays where I've broken something, and the consultant has put it on the screen thing. And
That's
this was a radiographer, not the consultant.
Right. Yeah.
Oh no, the consultant should be. He should point out things to you.
If they'll say that's where the break is, but there.
Well, when I had my shoulder operated, they had X-rays and all this kind of shit, and shoulder grams and under armpit grams and all this kind of stuff. And it was a specialist, and he went over it all. He said, "Look, this bit's ripped here, this bit's ripped here, this bit's got to be taken out, this bit's got to be replaced, or something like that, you know." And I said, "Well, how are you going to do all that?" He said, "Oh, we'll just stick a couple of nuts and bolts in there, it'll be all right, don't worry."
Yeah, we know a good mechanic.
Yeah.
But that's my problem, shoulder. I can only lift this arm up to there.
Ah, fuck, get it done, man. Get it done. It's fucking brilliant. It's like that. I could only go like this with this arm.
Yeah. But it's down to I had an operation on my left eye some years ago, and they had to bring some guy down. I don't know where he was from. And he came in the morning. I was in the bed, and he said, I'd be doing the operation. So a question I have to ask you is, this is a very rare procedure, and would you mind if we videoed it? And I said, no, not at all. I said, in fact, I said, you can give me a copy. Well, the flipping look he gave me, he wasn't, no sense of humor whatsoever. Not that I wanted to look at it, but it was just a reply that I thought of. But he certainly didn't see the funny side of it.
For my operation, I got the guy gave me a link to see the operation, not my operation, but the same operation, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So I knew exactly what they were going to do before they did it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's pretty good. And there's just 4 holes, you know, in his shoulder. I got no scars, basically.
Yeah. What I never understand, when they do those, like my grandson now broke his collarbone, and then you go back like a couple of weeks later, and they show you they do an X-ray, and they show you then, well, there's the plate that they put in, and there's the screws that you can see. But say the bone is like, I don't know, flipping 15 mil thick, we'll say, for example, but the screws going through the plate and through the bone, there's more of the screw sticking out than there is in the bone. And I never understand what is the purpose of that. Why, if it's a 15 mil bone, you'd think they'd have like a 12 mil screw.
Like in the garage, we'll have a 15 mil.
Yeah. I don't understand the logic.
They are, well, I don't know how big they are. I would assume they're quite small, aren't they?
Maybe they haven't got a good selection of nuts and bolts.
Well, you would see the bone, and the screw was going right through it and sticking through the other side.
Maybe they need to attach it to both sides. I don't know.
Isn't that doesn't something form over that then? More bone.
Maybe
the screw comes out.
That's why I don't know.
It depends where it is, I think, because sometimes you find that sticky out bit of metal causes all sorts of grief, and they have to go and do something else.
Yeah. I know they do say that when you have a break, because of is it the callus or something that forms on the break? That's normally then the strongest part of your bone.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Not that I wanted to strengthen my bones up by breaking them. Thank you very much.
No.
That hurts as well, breaking your bones.
I've never broken any, so I couldn't tell you.
I wasn't going to say that, Kip.
No, I know. It's a dangerous thing to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
You can see you didn't do a lot of sport then after surfing.
No, obviously. No.
Yeah.
Although I did have a very, very minor chip in my ankle when I tripped over a paving slab in the night street.
Well, there you go.
Dangerous business.
I got Clive Perman to thank for my first broken bone.
How's that then? I'm gonna go out. Shit.
Weren't you there?
I don't know.
Well,
What happened?
I remember it was up in Sketty Swings, and I think I was going out with Margaret Topless or something, and he'd taken the shoe off her or something, and I went after him, give me that shoe type of thing, and because he was doing judo, and Clive was at the time,
Yeah.
and he threw me, and I don't know whether it was my mistake or his mistake or whatever, but I went down on the ground, and I knew I'd done something, and everybody was saying, "Come on, stop pissing about, get up," and I literally couldn't get up, and it ended up, I think Clive he pushed my bike. I think I must have had my bike, pushed my bike home. And then my old man took me to Langland Hospital, which had an A&E at the time, and he'd broken my collarbone.
So how old were you then?
About 14, 15.
I don't remember you would have broken anything. Were you in Dunvan then?
Yeah, it was have been in Dunvan.
I can't remember that.
Yeah, I broke my collarbone. The worst part about it was they had these two donuts, like a ring like that, like a bandage, and they put one on each arm, like that. Because when you break your collarbone, your shoulder just sort of folds in.
Yeah.
The muscles pull it all in, don't they?
And they put this hoop on each arm, and they put a bit of bandage between the back around the back of it. Somebody put their knee in my back and then pulled it together, so my shoulders went out like that. To put the collarbone back into position.
I'm sure he would have taken the piss out of that.
Sorry?
I'm sure he would have taken the piss out of you. I can't remember doing that.
Yeah, I can't
We've got
remember.
less than a minute, boys. What are we doing?
Oh, yeah, I'll come
Yeah,
back.
I
when
won't
you-
be back on.
You won't.
I won't be back on, no.
I'll be back. I'll be
Okay.
back.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I wonder why you can't remember things like that, Nancy.
It's called old age.
No, I think he imagined it.
It could, yeah.
It was AI. It didn't really
It
happen.
was AI. Did it really happen?
Because
No, I can assure you.
that was in
it
another
really happened.
dimension. Biscuit, that was in another dimension. You didn't tell us
Yeah.
you were a dimension of shift shaper, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But we
Among
were
your many
surfing
other
then.
talents.
So you would have thought we would have remembered from surfing that we went around or stand on the sidelines for a while.
I don't know, maybe no, it must have been during the winter time, because I remember